Hey guys, I have time to make this video because my cousin's getting ready. Mitchell Balmus is back at the Sheffield Steelers. Wow, I was not expecting that. So let's talk about it. We've also got so many other things to talk about because I've not made a video in a week. So let's just talk about Balmus coming back to Sheffield, not for 1 year, but for 2 years. So it's an extraordinary signing.
Balmus! Clinical from Mitchell Balmus. Balmus, the angle's tight, but it doesn't bother a goal scorer like him. There is Harper's one-timer. Mitchell once, he might get another one. Balmus is clean through. And he scores! Steelers didn't take that one with them, although he's been pitched back by Balmus.
So there we go. Right, first of all, before we talk about Mitchell Balmus coming back to Sheffield, we've got to talk about the other transfer news that has gone on around the league, because since I last made a video, literally everyone has been signing players. So we'll start with the league champions, the Belfast Giants. David Goodwin, mid-win, and J.J. Pickenich are back at Belfast for next season. Not surprised. Will Conway join them? I very much expect that Conway will join them. I would be so surprised if Conway did not. But those are two really big core players back for the Belfast Giants next season. They are yet again going to be threatening the league title next season. I would not be surprised if they win it because we know what they're like. Let's go on to the Cardiff Devils, and they have announced that, I do apologise in advance for this name, they have announced that Jimmy Ollie Guinea, or whatever his name is back at Cardiff for next season. They've not a bad way to start the rebuild for Cardiff, you know? Not a bad way to start the rebuild. At the Coventry Blaze, Michael Pelech has left the Coventry Blaze and he has gone to the Sheffield Steel Dogs. That is a massive signing for the Sheffield Steel Dogs. But alongside that, David Clements, who barely does anything per game, has also returned to Coventry, and there was another one. Grant Mismash is also back at the Blaze as well. Moving on to the Dundee Stars, and we had quite a shocking one from the Dundee Stars this morning. Dryden Dow has departed the Dundee Stars after 6 seasons. I was not expecting Dryden Dow to leave the Dundee Stars. At the Fife Flyers, we are getting nothing from them right now, which is not really concerning me, but it is at the same time. Fife aren't really bringing anything out. At the Glasgow Clan, they've been busy, haven't they? Nick Mesner, Tristan Langland. There was another one again. While I'm going through this other one, I've just realised I've left out the Guildford Flames. For the Guildford Flames, Travis Brown, Justin Fazio, and Matthew Gosselin are all back. I believe I already said Gosselin anyway. There was another one. And Brady Risk. They're all back at Glasgow as well. The Nottingham Panthers have just announced, or the player on Instagram has announced, Zombo Gara. It looks like he's not going to be coming back to Nottingham. Obviously, Fossier retired from Nottingham, so some big names are leaving Nottingham. But Matt Alfaro, or Alfaro, as I think you actually say it, is back at the Panthers. From the Manchester Storm, they've been announcing everyone on Planet. Brady Gilmore is back at Manchester. Genion is back at Manchester, De Ridder's back at Manchester, and this morning they announced that Nick Welsh, or as we like to call him, the Yapper, is not returning to the Manchester Storm. Right, now we've got round all the re-signings and the departures. Let's talk about something else. I know, we've got so much to talk about. The Belfast Giants will not be in the Champions Hockey League next season. I I think the decision around it is because Belfast, the CHL couldn't operate with the dates that Belfast wanted. So instead, Belfast are going into the Continental Cup. And Giants fans, are you happy about this? Or are you not happy about this? I think the Continental Cup is a bigger chance for you. In the CHL, you're playing against some of the best teams in Europe. It is a great tournament to be in, but British teams don't make it that far. And of course, if I would love to see the Steelers back in the Continental Cup one day, because I genuinely think we would go on to win it. But the wait continues, and Belfast, it looks like you're going to be having Continental Cup hockey next season. Okay, I think we've got everything out of the way. If I have missed anything, put it in the comments and I will talk about it in the comments as well. So yesterday, the Sheffield Steelers obviously announced that Mitchell Baumas is back, not just for the 26-27 season, but for, and I can't believe I'm saying this, the 27-28 season. I think this is absolutely massive. And I get the hype around it. Mitchell Baumas, best player for us. He's been our top point scorer at the team for the past, for the past 3 seasons. He's been our best player. But what I want is a player to play alongside him. We need a line that Baumas can have. We need a line with Baumas on it that can just absolutely tear teams apart. And I'm going to go and say this. The Steelers need a JJ Pickenich, Conway and Goodwin line in their own form. Baumas, somebody else and somebody else. A few people have said that Oliver Archambault would be a good combo for Baumas. I'm not too sure about that one. But one thing is for certain, I am so happy Baumas is back. You know, when the rumour came out, there was a quote tweet and somebody said, "Oh, he's just signed at a German team." No, he hasn't. Baumas being back for 2 seasons, for me, means that he's a Steeler through and through. Like, I was expecting him to sign a year, not 2 years, but I'll take 2 years. We are meant to be getting some dates today from the Steelers, though it is currently 20-11 and they've not said anything. So I'm going to sit here and wait and see if anything gets announced. And if anything does get announced, I will make another video later in the day talking about it. I'm presuming it's going to be the pre-season games. I'm hoping it's not in early September, because the last thing I want to do is wait until September for a Steelers game. I want it to be at the start of August or the middle of August. In August, anything but September. I can remember the 23-24 season when they put the freaking pre-season game on the 9th of September. We had to wait from April to September. And that's even worse. It's not even 4 months. That's nearly 5 months. But yeah, guys, Baumas back for 2 years. Let me know what you think. I've got the itchiest eye on the planet. I'm not actually hitting it with my thumb for once. If you guys have enjoyed this video, give it a like and of course subscribe.